Okay, as I have suggested in my titles and in all of the places available to me, I am planning to focus on Hooru for the evening. Hello, Onyx Ghost. How are you doing? So yes, nothing but Hooru for the evening. I want to work on what is the best build for the purposes of that ECQ that is happening this weekend. This is the build from one Lights Out Ace. I'm going to start here. I have my own pledge version too, which is like a bigger version. Yeah, nothing but hoot hoots. You came to the right place. I'm a man who delivers on the hoot hoots. Mr. Whale. And kind of sucks. Hand is also not spectacular, but I think it's better than the previous one. Hello, the Boxer. What are you thinking about for the ECQ this weekend? And by that, I mean, what version of Hooru do you plan to play? I'm being slightly facetious, but just a little bit. Just like 10% facetious. AKA rats. That I do not know about. Just like an Aurelian rats deck. They could be on a pledge for. They could not be on pledge, by the way. They don't have access to pledge in this game. I thought they did for some reason, but that is mistaken. Noticing no stops here. Batteries list. Yeah, I know that he's been talking some about it, but I have not been paying attention to it. Defiance? Island's choice. Wow, that really blew me out given the particular choices I made there. I love the bayonet, but the pledge cards go downhill. Yeah, so the like I was talking about this earlier in the Discord. I don't know if you saw it, but basically, like, bayonet is absolutely bonkers in my mind. I think that it's just like better than basically anything else. Yeah, they just had both Defiance and that, so it does not surprise me. I'm kind of happy that they got both of them out of their hands though, so that my Shelter Running Wide Rider could survive. It's a Mox with Suspend Void. Yeah, it's so insane. And I was taking some stats of it, of like how it performed, and when you get the bayonet, even if it's on like turn 5 or 6 or whatever, like the card is just insane. Let me just skip this, as it does not contribute very much. Plays that from the deck, then I can play a merchant if I like. I think I'm going to do like the nastiest. I actually think that this could be correct. I'm not certain, but this could be correct. To just go Palace, 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 and just force my opponent to do something about it. Isn't there a Mox with Suspend one, like an actual MTG? Because I don't know about that. I don't think so. No blocks, sir. That's lame. Yeah. So they are, by the way, playing the Menu S deck. They said there was more pledge units like expected, and you didn't have to play garbage filler. Yeah, no, it's definitely something that I've been thinking about because there's very clearly like an appetite for more of them when you have this much of that material in the deck, in the game. They've had 2 vanquishes already. It's hard for them to have a third, and I can still beat a third. I mean, like, it's hard for them to print Morph Pledge because it's so powerful on the cards that they've already printed it with. But I mean, like, I really don't know. It's just, it's strange. Don't have a choice here. I'm going to just pull off. Yeah, I'm going to do this. So attack here. That seems pretty good. I will be able to get the Svetia next turn unless something very extraordinary happens here. I feel like Big Island can be powerful with Glasshopper. You still have to only have Anya. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's something like very close to very good with it. It's just that you have to pay like 1 or 2 of them that you don't want. Yeah, like, by the way, like the deck that my opponent's playing, I mean, I think it's an interesting looking deck. I don't think it's particularly good from what I've seen of it. Loyalist is so bad. I don't think that you should play Loyalist. I don't, in my version, like I'll show you my version over the course of the evening. I don't think it's even worse. I actually think that the Flying Elf is decent. I mean, it's not good. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's fine. And it's definitely won me some games kind of randomly, which you can't say for Loyalist. Loyalist just never does anything. Like this is my version of the deck. You can't see it exactly, I guess. Actually, I'll open it up proper like. Yeah, I guess it's cut off just like a. You don't see the numbers of the cards that are in my market. I think that you can put that together for yourself. Loyalist never does what you want to do for your deck. I mean, I just think that Loyalist is crap, so that's why I don't play it. And instead I play the Shadowlands Border Scout, which I have been enjoying. Yeah, exactly. That's why I've been messing around with it in this shell. And like this is also going off of like one of the originalists, and that had just like a really thorough ramp package. Like there's still bits and pieces of this deck that like it. This is very much a Knife Loom deck in how it functions, where there are some of these various like interactions and pieces. The ones they fit together feel really, really powerful, but at the same time, like the deck is a little bit of a mismatch of a lot of things and isn't as consistent as I would like it to be. So it definitely is not. I wouldn't like say for sure like this is what you should be playing or whatever. I think this is one though that's very interesting and has some extremely powerful draws. I like Border Scout, but it teeters on the hard to balance spectrum. If it was 3, it would be gross. Oh yeah, I mean like the card is very close to being insane, but because it has a lot of powerful words on it, but the nature of the card is just a little bit too fragile. And everybody plays a lot of removal. Because removal is very good in this game. More defensive. I mean, like this is part of what I'm I think about for this deck and why I'm so split on whether to go for something like that build of the deck versus this build that I'm playing right now. Wait, which am I playing right now? Am I playing the correct one? Yeah, I am. Is that I don't. By the way, I'm a little bit sick today, so probably by the end of the stream, I'm not going to be talking too much because my voice is going to get fucked. But anyway, yeah, like the part of the reason why we wanted to play the pledge version is busted when you get the bayonet draws. And the question is like, what are the sacrifices you make in order to make that happen? You just need to up your pledge count to at least 12, and I like to have at least 14 personally. You get to Palace, your golden, and Border Scout is just so goddamn fragile. Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not playing that version of the deck because I like Border Scout. Like otherwise, I would be trying a version like the one that I'm playing right now with Border Scout, or other people would be doing it, but nobody does because the card is not good. It's not good enough. It's too low impact for a 4. But when you're going down that path, you need to play something. So I'd rather play that than Loyalist, when Loyalist is just like always bad. And this one can at least like randomly win you the game sometimes. DMS 321. His hand looks trash. Like, I know that you were saying that you're not a big fan, Iliak, but I am a bigger fan than you, just because when the draws come together, when it does its thing fully, it's just way better than every other deck. And like, I will just absolutely die on that hill. I think that it is way better than any other deck when you have the right draws. And that's something that, well, it's clearly not like, hey, I have to play this high variance deck. Woo-wee. I'm not excited about that. It's just like extremely powerful, and that can't really be ignored. I keep on getting trapped into thinking about this a GPS style control deck, and then I think about Palace, and I shudder. Because I just have no idea how you ever beat this card. Like, have you read it? It's insane. You beat it with your own copies. This is like, I'm guessing that it's on like a control deck. This is what my opponent's playing. I mean, like, if he's playing a mid-range deck, then that's at least like kind of interesting, but most versions I think of have been kind of controlling. So we'll see how it ends up panning out, but I am skeptical that this is better than just a straight Hooru version. This is gonna be to the bottom right. So far, I'm kind of fine with everything that's happened here. Like, I mean, yes, it is physically possible to do that, Iliak. The point is that it's not very easy. Yeah, I mean, I think that they do have it. That is such a stupid fucking play. Can we talk about how bad that play is? Can we, like, discuss this? Yeah, better torch my own face. It's a great way to spend my turn. What should I do with my turn? I think I should torch my own face on purpose. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm not gonna silence first. I'm gonna surprise them with the silence. Yeah, I cannot imagine playing this card on purpose either. Okay, well, basically I need some sort of pinging effect. Yeah, sure, I'll take this trade, actually. This seems fine. I can kill this and then hit here. That seems pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. Probably should have played out of silence. Actually, this is pretty fine. Yep. This is okay. Like, the thing is with it that I find particularly annoying about that deck is, like, definitely you would want to play Vara. Like, that's one of the reasons to play Shadow. But she works so badly with the Palace. Like, the reason that you play Palace is with Withstand. Right? Like, I don't. If that's not part of the card isn't good, then the card is just not very good. Like for instance, if he draws the Mach there, he pops his own edges. That makes my job much easier. So I'm really not sure there. It was, yeah, exactly. Which I've just like never liked those cards. I think that it's not that simple, like, especially if people are playing permafrost. I mean, I guess that she was kind of like okay in that respect because like you can knock off the permafrost. It is just like I understand that these numbos are not like deck invalidating. There's like, lol, you're playing Aegis and Vara in the same deck, therefore you auto lose. It's more that I just think that it's like the mild anti-synergies do matter. I mean, and like, I don't know. I'm not a fan. This is fine since I have a crest. If this was a banner, I would not keep this, or a seat. Bottom. Oh, jeez. Well, if I hit an undepleted power here, I absolutely go off. Hey guys. Undepleted power. Don't mind if I do. Game is easy, guys. A fine battle. Is that what he says when he gets activated or whatever? Because I don't play with sound. I know I say this a lot, but I don't play with sound. Yeah, nice. I like it. Right, Canyon Smuggler. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's like what a goddamn card, right? This is gonna be... I'm in favor of this turn. Guys, let's... these cards, they're really good. They're really, really powerful. I like my one justice influence here. Okay, you got me. I'm just gonna keep this up, like, force them to do something about it. I'm also, like, a million life. Yeah, I'm not responsible for this, man. Silence all your shit. Next turn, I have 9 power in play. I believe that it's turn 5 right now. You're gonna harsh roll me? Yeah, that resolves. Ouch. You took away almost half of my hit points. Almost. So far this deck seems okay. so far. Almost, I don't know if you guys can see this on the thing. Yeah, I have 28,500 gold, so I will just sneak into getting that 30,000 for the time of the ECQ. Going like ECQ, like yeah, it's ECQ, then the expansion, and then another ECQ like shortly there afterwards. That's a lot of gold. Like, I'm like noticing that once you're playing in them regularly, you really go through your gold. So I think this will be the last. Like, we'll do this game, and then I want to maybe just do a couple of decks that people like actually playing out some games with people as a more like dedicated testing. Just so that like, for instance, playing some of the mirror match. Ever played with necessary measures yet? I mean, that card looks like poop, so I haven't actually tried it. Not gonna lie. Sell me on it. Explain to me how it is not. Yeah, I think that it's for commander. I'm gonna do this because I like killing people. Rude. You gonna banish me? Annihilate again. Sure. Yeah, this is the problem. Hope that they do not have another Annihilate. Oh, hello, Kalos stream. 465 friends coming by to visit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. a+space. Love it. Yeah, I hope to have a great stream as well. I would feel really bad if you didn't hope I had a great stream. You're like, hey, I came here to fuck you up. It's into people here to hate on you. I mean, I guess that kind of shit does actually happen on Twitch.tv. Yeah. Annihilate. Yep. Not a shock there. Oh, hello. We got a follow, I suppose. I mean, this is fine for a trade. Get him, everyone! Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Did I get him? Yeah, you got me. Everyone got me. But I'm actually interested right now focusing on testing for the ECQ. If you guys have any like particular requests of things I want to be trying out, I'm focusing actually right now very much on, as you can see in like the title and everything, on Hooru. Yeah, let's sacrifice this guy. Given the fact that it blocks. Like this setup right here, unless my opponent does something about it, I am perfectly fine with it. Oh, hey, we got another follow such thing. I'm not seeing it on the stream, unfortunately. Maybe I'm lagging here. That explains it. Yeah, it's lagging for me when I'm looking at myself. Do I want to play with some bracers? Go ham. I'm not sure. Actually, I think I do. I don't really want to do this. It doesn't actually matter. Sure. Yeah, I expect it to be in Cold Blood as well. And that they'll use it on the ability. It looks like we got a follow there. I can't see who they are. They're not showing up on the fucking notifications, which is annoying. Okay, that also works technically, which is a little bit annoying, but we can deal with that. We will now attack here with these two. Yeah, I can see them now. They're showing up. Thank you very much for all of the follows, though. I appreciate all of the new friends joining me here. Lovely to have you. I have oodles of power. This is spooky, the Moonstone Vanguard. Thank you for another follow. Oh, this is annoying. Simone Goody. Thank you. The first one I'm able to actually call out. This is actually really frustrating. This sucks. I mean, I love having all of you guys to watch this suck, but, you know, it still sucks. So, for Eternal, Quirnox, Mastodazzer, the Mastodazzer, I apologize. Duplicatus Jr., Knife of Ramen, Felfanum, Livingston. I think that those are the newest ones, right? I think I got everybody. Vara. Yeah. Vara here is definitely shutting me down hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm honestly going to just do this just so that I can block her. Which hurts me. Like, I am not happy about this, but makes my race at least winnable. I need to draw some actual good shit here, though. Well, that's better than anything that I have. So we're done here. Yeah, Vara just wrecked me that game. Let's do another version first before I go over to the attempts to test it in 1v1 matchups. unless you guys have a preference. If you guys want me to, I'll pull up the second version of the deck. So the GG Divinox, your Varas did absolute work on me that game. She put in the effort. Another follow. Attorney at Law. I like it. I like that. So this is the Abrelum's deck. 3 Shelter Wing Riders. I don't know if that's... Oh, right. There's one in the market. I guess that makes sense. Oh, yeah. That also did some fucking work, too. I am doing very well, Happy Face 5566. I hope that you are too with a name like that. So we'll do a few games with Abrelum's deck. See how this compares. This is, I think, playing the Dusk Rider over Baby Icaria. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to stay here or see yourself out either way. I mean, you can keep the puns to yourself, you know. No pun stream, absolutely 0 of them allowed. I just think that everything that I have looked at so far makes it seem like Hooru is far and away the best deck going into the ECQ. It's just a question of what version you're going to play, so that's why I'm testing. Not so happy today. Seriously, can't stand the news nowadays. I mean, you know, what's to possibly complain about? Like, I don't understand the problem. News is great. I think I'm supposed to keep this. This hand is kind of crappy, but, you know, here we are. I think I'm supposed to keep this too. Prefer the news of campaigns will continue until the political divide. Yeah, I don't worry, man. I feel you. It's a tough world out there. It's important to take care of yourself. That's what I'll say. But you'll prefer the news of campaigns will continue until morale improves. Yeah, the whole campaigns thing. I felt been very clever to avoid the topic entirely in all of its manifestations and have not really discussed it because it's. I need 6J in this deck? Oh right, of course, the Icaria. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the time for Owlet has passed. And time for Shelter Ring White Rider is here. Where you were promised diamond drops, there are no promises of diamond drops. Absolutely 0. The rationale for it is if you like, there are some crazy situations where you put a cargo into the market and then have to remove it, in which case it is better to have the have it as a cargo because it's a colored card. Yeah, it's that exact same bullshit. Oh, that exact same reason. It's just still like totally relevant. That looks like a Korean name. I'll just say Mr. Korean or Mr. or Mrs. Korean. Thank you so much for the follow. I do not speak that language, although it looks very, very interesting and pretty. I will put it that way. How does that sound? Is that fair? That's fine. That's also fine. Witching hour begs to differ. Let's be real. Once you get to the point where your marketing power away, you're never going to be able to draw it back. Korean X. Yeah, that, like, I don't follow. I didn't follow exactly what happened there, but I do appreciate the the shenanigans that kind of happened. It was silly. Let's put it that way. It was funny. This doesn't actually make a difference. Yeah, I mean, I have done it before too. It's come up like once or twice ever, but it does technically come up. So I'm fine with this. Joke's on you, Iliac. Got me 6 justice now. Hi, random question. Nice to meet you, random question. Or I'm supposed to be a random question. I am not a random question. You have me confused. I'm going to do this fully on the assumption that my opponent like has a removal spell, even though I think it's unlikely. I could use this on another target, and that would be technically better in a lot of situations. But I was kind of just playing around them having a removal spell. Yeah, I mean, I know that was technically lethal. I just wanted to play around that. Should I just go full refund? So the like one of the things is, it's technically never wrong to refund because you can just make him again, unless you're like planning to spend that dust immediately on something else. Like it's like, oh hey, this is the perfect time to build my like Clockroach bullshit deck. You know, yeah, like you might be punished there. But if you wanted to just refund it and then keep the stones for a little while to see where things go, you could technically do that. I still think that he's playable. I expect him to still say a good deal of play. Just just read your comments in the news about the drop campaigns. I have not seen his comments on the drop campaigns, which I imagine is probably good for my mental health. But yeah, like it's technically never wrong to get it refunded, since you can just rebuy them in 2 days if you wanted to. My face. Neon, please. Hey man, you don't come to this stream to get respected. You come to this stream to get grilled, and you fucking know it. I don't let you get away with your shit. Yeah, I think that if show is bad enough to Nazi play, then FJS is dead. Oh man, Aurelian. Well, when you forget who's FJS, like you mean like Winchest or whatever. I think it's probably a pledge deck, given that they played Time Sigil first. Sharing people about FJS, saying that it was bad or something. Yeah, I figured that this is a good chance that was going to be happening, and I'm fine with it. I mean, I think it's still totally fine. Like the issue of FJS not being good would be a result of would be nothing to do with the nerf. I think that it would be more to do with Hooru being good, because I think that the matchup is not trivial. Okay. I want more power. So what's your record? My record so far? Very good. I think I've lost one game. Played about 6, something like that. So, very good. I've honestly not been paying super close attention because it's just kind of like, well, I'm styling on nerds. Interesting. I'm very likely here going to be playing Winchester Merchant into Vanquish. I think that it should still play 4 show, most likely. Laura's choice. Okay, that's fine too. Oh, fucking baby. You gotta love that. That's just good, clean living right there. Berserk Amelie. What do you even do? I'm actually just going to do this. Though, there's a lot of options here that are really good. Bear, yeah. This card is stupid. It's so stupid. Anyone told you Jon Snow? I don't think I've ever heard that one. Give her the 2+2. Block here. Oh, punish. He is not blonde. There is a command for that. I was blonde once upon a time, but I am not actually blonde. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right one? Or is it blonde? Ah! I don't know why it's not working. Stupid Nightbot. Stupid Island. I mean, Amelia's really good here. Do this. Get in my 3 damage. Desecrate. Yep. Okay, well, in that case, they win. They have to have a source of life gain here? Yeah, they lose. I mean, technically, I wasn't dead on board, but, you know. They weren't dead on board, but, you know. Take it easy. Sabretooth84. It was lovely having you. Anyway, whoever told me that I look like Jon Snow, I'll take that as a compliment. I don't actually watch Game of Thrones. I hear that it's popular with the kids nowadays. Yeah, I think that it's too slow, too inconsistent, too kind of doing things. It's just become obvious to me that the pledge package is so demanding. Like you just have to really totally warp your deck around it, and it sucks that's where you have to be. I mean, it's so powerful. The pledge, the bayonet is absolutely ridiculous. But if the deck building costs are just too high. Once again, I've mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. I just really wanted to do this because I want to do this testing, and you guys are helpful for that. Yeah, he's fine. I think that Severin would be fine if there was a decent other Aurelian deck to play. That just isn't. It's pretty awful without pledge. I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you tried rats? I have not. Because I am trying to test decks that win, not decks that are just fun right now. I'm focused for the time being on the testing for the ECQ in a serious-ish way. This here looks like a keepable hand because of the Dust Raider. I do not like this hand, though. I'll take it for a spin just so that I know who the deck is, but I'll probably do that close to the end of the stream. I don't know if surprisingly good is the way that I would describe it. I mean, it's good. It's fine, but it's just not worth a card. Oh, Reanimator. I like this deck. Oh, baby. I will be able to Unseen Commando this next turn with Berserk. Looking forward to that. That'll be a fucking turn. Oh, who would have called it? Who would have suspected that that would have come out next? Even though that's the wrong time to play it. In case you're wondering. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's what I thought. Take your fucking damage. Okay, what do we got in here? It's really just like, okay, that... Now things have gotten hard. Because they have the Vara. So they're definitely bringing back the world. Like their entire universe. Okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to just check their life total, because I can't do anything to affect it right now. Yeah, BX play with Sheltering. Sheltering dies to like she gets pop to the BSH if they play it, so it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I'm going to be killing the BSH with this, with the Winchester Merchant is the plan. Yeah, there's a Harbinger. Which I'm very scared of. Like, they get to bring back the universe. Yeah, I'm getting Vanquish. I don't think this is enough still, though. Yeah, it's just a little bit too slow. 1 damage off lethal. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I need to have him out before that attack in order to... Well, to actually, like he does give him an extra health because of the Black Sky Harbinger ping. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm totally dead here. In a... When we're talking seriously, where I'm fucking done. Because he draws my deck. I guess his hand is pretty full, though, so he's only going to draw like 2 or 3 cards. 3. Just the rest of my deck in his graveyard. Love it. And technically, he's a 5. He needs to have something to answer this. Now, there's a lot of flyers in my deck, so he can draw any of them, and he's in good shape. Yeah, exactly. That's why I haven't conceded yet. He's tanking. Yeah. No. I think that this might be okay. If I win this, man. Oh, I need like a silence so bad. That's too much. That's too much. Why are you fucking tanking with it? Oh, I guess it's like one of those things where it's just going with the animation or whatever. Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me. Yeah, I don't think that it matters that much whether I... yeah, definitely live there. Technically not dead. It happens, though. Jesus. Yeah, it seems fun. Oh yeah, like this is one of the things that I always say with Reanimator is that like nobody really beats their god draws. Like that was the perfect draw, right? Like unless I have I have a follower, a new follower, new friend. Hello, Sibukami hacked. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, the thing that I always say is that I don't really think that it's possible to beat the god draws like that one. Like that was truly god draw territory, and that's fine. Like that's what the deck does. But this is part of the reason why I'm not playing. Like part of the reason that I'm not playing Reanimator is actually because I think the Hooru decks are just faster than you. Like they have a bunch of flying aggro units. You'll die to that most of the time. Now, this faction combination here kind of really tells you very little. They could be in a lot of different stuff. It's hard to actually gauge how aggressive versus defensive they are right now. I'm gonna have to assume that they're fairly controlling. I'm gonna do this so that I have a Aegis flying Berserk unit. New follow. I mean, how am I supposed to know that? That you're that you're that other guy, Rikoku. Yeah, I think that it is a quote unquote real deck. I'm just gonna jam with this. Did they strategize? They did not. Yeah, we're fucking going in. We're doing this. Oh, fucking let's go. I think it's lethal. Ah, booyah. I shipped one of the bracers. So the difference between these two decks is, just want to double check. They both feel really good. And I'm not sure which one it is, right? Yeah, that's turn 5 lethal. I love it. Hooru is so good. This deck is really good. Yeah, Vara, man. And once again, it just shows you the power of power coming in undepleted, because if I didn't have the power coming in undepleted, then I wouldn't have been able to play the Owlet, and then I wouldn't have been able to do that what I did the last turn. Also, it shows you like what happens when you don't play Hailstorm in your Ixtun decks, which people aren't doing, because I have no idea why. It seems really good right now. Like, obviously, it doesn't beat Palace, but nothing does. So, I don't know what we're doing here. But yeah, so this is like the first version of the deck. So it's Dusk Raider, Owlet, Hojon. This is the first one, or this is the Breloom version. And this is the Lights Out Ace version. Eager Owlet, Hojon, Icaria. Technically, the Seeks should be the cargo, but like obviously that's not a big difference. Sorry, so sorry for just like sniffling in everybody's faces. I'm pretty convinced that the knife should be a unit. It's a little bit too narrow here. And I don't think that there's just going to be very many decks that are that much more aggressive than this one. These are both really good decks. I'm sorry, Sugami. I am. I mean, I wish that I wasn't sick more than you do. It bothers me more. Why Big Svetia? Because she's a big honking fatty who's what control can never beat. And by never beat, I mean, you know, it creates a very short clock for them because now all of your dinky units are supercharged. At least that's the theory behind it, and I've never had to grab it so far. Because Control's dead because Palace fucking owns it. Like the changes in like the ones that, like the changes like the ones that you have in your list. So, like, what are they other than Dusk Raider for Ikaria? Okay, so yeah, it's the knife in the market versus the rider. Yeah, he says, yeah, or the primal. Oh, this is playing a lot of more merchants. I had not really thought about that. How do I feel about that? Having only 3. I guess I haven't really seen the Genev merchant in the course of my games. Yeah, the fact that this deck has very little in the way of card uh, advantage means that you're not going to be able to really feed chains. Chains, I think people don't really realize how much card advantage chains really asks of you, because you have to be both playing power regularly in order and playing out units, because it is possible to just overpower a chains. 1 more power. Oh, I guess so. But basically, for the shelter wing rider, you removed. What else did you remove for the? What did you remove to make room for the problem? Okay, the mirror images. Don't know how I feel about that one, because mirror images are really good on Hojon. Newsflash for y'all. Sure, none of you have seen that interaction yet. I'm going to do a little bit more with this deck. I'm going to pay attention specifically to the Genev merchants, because they just haven't come up. Form? What form? Unstable form, really? Like, I guess that that's what you were talking about. I was like, I can't. Huh? I mean, it's good against Hojon, which obviously is like half the metagame, if not more. Real question: what do we think the chances are of balance changes after this ECQ to 1 or more cards in the expansion, in the adventure? Because I feel like the chances are quite reasonable. They're there. I do not believe that they are 0. Absolutely none. I just no. Hooru is so good. It's gonna be like half of the top 64. I promise you. I mean, I like the meta has just warped around Hooru though. Have you been paying attention? It is so Hooru heavy. I mean, I'm not saying that it's high chance necessarily. I'm not saying that it's favored. I'm saying that it's real. Nerf to Hojon's kind of hard to nerf without killing him. He's actually very hard to nerf in my mind. Yeah, this looks fine. Part of the reason why I really want the Shelter Wing Rider in the Merchant for this version of the deck has to do with the Dusk Raider, because just the Dusk Raider into Merchant curve into the Shelter Wing Rider, it's so fucked up. I don't need that. Yeah, it's Like, she creates some... Oh, no, torch. You're dead, motherfucker. Technically, it's possible for them to draw a torch right here in the 2 cards that they just saw, but I have commanded that they haven't. Joke is on you. I'm going to do this before attacking, on the assumption that they have a Defiance. They do not. This game, I fear, may be short. Right on time. Another Hooru card I can put in the market. I mean, technically, it's just that the 2 that I have that are mono... Like, the one that I could think of as an alternative would be playing big... the Hooru... What you call it? The Hooru Island in place of the Svetia. Which I'm not crazy about. How is that for some moves? Yeah, I was thinking about the bring down, but I don't think that... bring down is good against mirror-ish type decks, which is a very real concern. But the other thing is that I don't think that... yeah, that was a turn. I'm very proud of how that one worked out. Turns out that Berserk plus that reckless business, Copperhall Bracers as a combo. This also is a combo, in case you guys were wondering. Sure. I'm just gonna play like entirely into a partial palace, please. Oh yeah, I could go for a palace. Thank you. Is this good, and if so, why? This doesn't actually kill them, does it? What do I kill? How do I kill them? Wait, do I do this on this? Gets double sized. But you still can get double like block. I mean, I probably win, don't get me wrong. But it's not like actually done, right? I just do withstand on this guy. Okay, the thing is that he wasn't technically dead, which is part of the reason that I was concerned. I was confused. I just didn't... Unless, was I wrong about that somehow? On this episode of MTV Trips at Junkies. Okay. Gonna stop by the market on the way home. My motherfucking palace. Yeah, man. Basically. But no, was I wrong that there was a, lethal on board? That I had somehow? Because I'm pretty, don't get me wrong. I palace on the Shelter Rain Wider. They have to chump it. They take a bunch of, they take another 4 damage. and I draw an extra power from the other one, but then from there, I don't believe that I... Oh yeah, okay. I don't think you saw lethal. Yeah, that was the thing that confused me because I was just like, I was wanted to double check that there wasn't a lethal there, and I didn't think that there was. Yeah, Hojon didn't lethal. I checked that one. So Hojon didn't lethal. The Shelter Wing Riders weren't lethal, and therefore there wasn't a lethal. So yeah, just slow played them for the purposes of just double checking that there wasn't anything that I was missing on the table that could actually kill them. Though they were dead as fuck. Of course, it's not optimized for the mirror. They're playing an unnecessary third color. Fire doesn't help you cast Palace. Fire doesn't allow you to play Hojon on turn 2. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're doing it. His hand is Berserk. Yeah, it was kind of great last game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it out there. It was spectacular. And I'm still just not convinced that Svetya's what you want to be playing in the market. It just doesn't seem necessary. But I'm not sure what I should be playing instead. You've never gotten Big Svetya. Big Island's fun. I mean, yeah, okay, this makes more sense to me as something that you would want to include in a Palace deck. That actually seems clever. I'm not going to lie. Would really like to draw out power here. Not exactly what I had in mind. I was hoping for of the undepleted variety. I don't know what I'm supposed to play here. Yes, it has to specify. I know. My bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure exactly how I should be playing this. Now, the thing about this that I am planning to do is so this I expected. But the reason that I was particularly interested in getting the commando here is it allows me to do the following. I don't think it's great. I've had other shit to do. I'm expecting to get harsh rule here. It's going to feel real bad. I guess they could just be erasing me. Harsh rule, yeah. This is a rather fast keep. That's terrifying. What on earth? Oh, God, is it chains? How do I beat chains? If that's what it is. It feels like double a milli is the way to do this. Because if they chains here, yeah. And then they hit this Amelie on the left. Thank you very much for the follow. That was the wrong Amelie. But you know. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That is going to be very difficult to beat. Especially with another power in hand. Yeah, that'll do it. GG. Yeah, no palaces. I mean, I don't know. Like, there were points in that game that palace could have gotten me out of it. I didn't see it at those points, but by the end of it, I was just dead. Yeah. That was like their deck does look interesting. I am particularly the Alchemist is kind of changing my mind a little bit. Yeah, it is also that. I mean, like the Alchemist does help there to a certain degree. They played Vora earlier, like in an earlier game, which does help there. I think that they have Defiance and stuff too. I don't know. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of those decks that has like lots of twos and threes and kind of just has to draw them in the right combo at the right time. I think I'm going to redraw this one. If it was a second hit, I would keep it, but it's the first one. This one's worse, but I'm going to keep it because I think it's better than 6. Yeah, I do not want that card. Sure. More banners. That's what I wanted. Genève. It still exists, apparently. Really does not matter which one I'm getting, to be honest. Which one I'm sending back. This is for sure a rider hand, though. I really want him to survive, even though like most merchants are pretty disposable. This is one that I want to live so that I have my banner next turn. No torch one time? Yeah. Attack. Very likely going to be playing out the bracers next turn. Sick. What are you going to do about it, friend? Satisfying. Really want to vanquish still. Yes. I don't know about that one, Chief. Don't know if you're supposed to be playing that card anymore, friend. I've heard rumors that this card, this Permafrost, is not at its best in the current metagame. Yeah, I think that counts as a blowout. That qualifies. Yeah, basically that's, yeah. I don't know about this one, Chief. That will play. Friends, do not let friends play Permafrost. That's the lesson of this game. Friends don't let friends play Permafrost. I almost feel that. Yeah. But showing how to fix their deck. Yep, basically. Yeah, that was a really good play there. You did it. Oh, yeah, I mean, you need to replace it with something. The card is so fucking bad. Right now, like, play Purify. I swear. Purify is honestly very good right now, relative to how it's been historically. Like, obviously great against all sorts of 2-drop threats, like the... Purify is actually not a bad idea from Iliac himself. I'm sure that's his exact inflection of how he meant it to be read. Perfectly in Glasshoppers. Oh no! I already drew a card off of it. My 1/3. Yeah, it kills things like the like it's good against the merchants and Winchest as well if you're running into that, because you actually silence them so that if they get drawn again from the display, then they're not nearly as good, etc., etc. Oh yeah, this is totally great. Are you going to try for the Hooru? I mean, I have my own version that's like kind of ridiculous, and I think that it certainly wins games for me. I would not go so far as to argue that it is actively good. I'm going to close out the stream, though, with some bullshit rat deck, though, because like the Twitch chat has demanded it. By demanded it, I mean they politely suggested it, and I'm going along with it because that's the kind of guy I am. Yeah, let's do this. Ratteries, yes, exactly. That's the one. Spend 3 mana to kill my 2-drop that already hit you for 4. Resolves. Yeah, we know about mine. Whoosh. I mean, I am sick. It is late in the day. I'm just doing this to hang out with you guys, doing some testing. I actually would like to actually do some testing in this. Somebody want to challenge me with a meta-ish deck? I mean, I know the meta isn't exactly well defined here. They got a... You see this, friends? You see this? Just keeps on happening. I'd love to know why. It's Permafrost you saw, yep. I don't believe so. I think that they got the banner from the market. See, they have a banner here. It means that they got that from the market. Yeah, I'm fully just going to go for it. Resolves. Do you have a 0 cost Equivocate? You're tapping out versus Hooru, playing Permafrost versus Hooru. Just these people have no fucking respect. Yeah, at least you knew that it was an Aegis Popper. Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah, they called it. I like that one. Definitely figured out what it was there for in that stage of the game. Okay, who's challenging me? I love that I just taught 2 people back-to-back fucking lessons. Play me with Xenon. Does anybody have or if you have a good wind chest deck, anything like that, I will take it. I am also plus 6'5'1" if you want to add me for the purpose of the challenge. Don't add me if you're just adding me for fun, because it's like, I mean, I have lots of people on that. Oh, Rikoku, great. Except, because the problem is I have a full friends list. I have been challenged. No. I added you. You sent the request and I added you, like, basically immediately. Delay, lol, indeed. Now get off the stream, fucking cheater. I don't like this on the draw. I think I would keep this on the play. It's just too clunky, and also for the first hand. This is fine. This could go really wrong, but it's good. hey, Andy. Hey, Andy Gray. Yeah, man. I have to keep my DWD reps in there. I develop my contacts, as it were. How's it going? You pledge. It's all about my long-standing, attempt to try to suck up to the Direwolf Digital people. Oh, God. Oh, please no. He's just going off. Could block here, but I don't really care. Journey guide. Sure. Yeah. I'm testing. So I'm testing all of the decks that are viable in the metagame right now. So I tried Hooru with Ikaria, Baby Ikaria. I tried Hooru with Dusk Raider, and then later on I'm going to be trying Hooru with Pledge. So the full gambit of things that you could play in the metagame right now, is what the testing is about. Can I equivocate this? The 3 Hooru decks, yep. They're all yeah. Oh, you guys caught on to that. You caught on to the scheme. Yeah, there's Hooru who stand together. I gotta get some Hooru who stand together, sloshing that business in there. Maybe we can get some of that in over the course of the stream. This is actually not a horrible card, which is kind of nice. That's terrifying. But given the fact that I'm like taking a beating here and I'm not drawing power, because what happened here clearly is I shit talked him. What a time to feel. Yeah. I shit talked the Dire Vigil, and then Backstrom heard me and just clicked that button right away and said like, "Oh, I see what's happening here. You get palaces now for the rest of the game." You like Hooru so much, enjoy your fucking 6-drops. By the way, we still don't know the pledge card that our opponent played. I'm guessing it's the dinosaur? Oh, I guess they marketed it away, so that's fine. Mirror. Oh, nice. I like that. Beckstrom, now following. Thank you so much, friend. That was a really clever little play, by the way. I really like that. They send it back to the hand for the dinosaur. They copy the Glasshopper, play another Glasshopper, draw another dinosaur. That was just a little clever little play, generating a 1/3 in the mix. Yeah. I still think it's the dinosaur, though. Yeah, let's just do this. I feel like I should just start getting some power into play. Right, he costs 8, not 9. I was doing the math, assuming that he was 9. Now we're done here. I'm dead. This is what I get for standing up to the man of Andrew Beckstrom. Yeah, Shibugami, what happened there is I trash talked a digital employee while he was in the stream, and then he turned off my power draw. Oh yeah, we're keeping this hand. This is go time. It is a powerful command. Yep. This is what I get. This is what I get. Speaking truth to power. Just you get owned. Okay, actually, like, I don't know if you can answer this question. I'm going to pose it, and then if you can answer the question, I'd be interested to hear it. Why did you decide to not have any display as to the cards that were pledged? Because I would always be curious to know what the card was, or if it was a pledge or not. Because it kind of makes a difference in my decision-making in the course of the game. So just something that I thought I would throw out there, like, actually, like, sincere question, for if you can comment on that. Yeah. Yeah, card 2. Yeah, Hojon's happening here. I didn't even care. Is this right? I don't know, but it feels right. Taste it. Yep, the original bayonet. I like it. Oh, he blocks. It's kind of a 2 for 0, but not really. Not really. Basically, really makes me want to do this next turn. This seems good. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. If things change, I can send it back to the market. I'm going to get equivocated here. Oh, guess not. Oh, I could have just done that this turn. That would have been so much better. I had not thought about that. Oh, call for aid. Sure. I was wondering what they had. Now, their hand seems clunky, given what we've seen so far. This is all fine. Kind of. Bracers is undepleted, yeah. I don't exactly know why, but it is. Just feel like going wide. They have to have something along the lines of Hailstorm, which doesn't seem like the good card they would have in their main deck. So they would have to draw Merchant and have it in their market. Yeah, it's really good. It was something that I was kind of surprised I didn't see more play earlier, but that was just kind of because it was Rakano and Justice Aggro decks are kind of generally bad. Okay, he's done. It didn't get a good home. I mean, I think that it could have seen. I think that also part of the difference is like why I didn't see playing something like Rakano back when that was good. Owlet is rough, yeah. I and like the the fact that you kind of like just spun your wheels for a couple turns too was pretty bad. Like you clearly did not have a great draw. I don't know if you're listening to this anymore. In which case, you're a filthy cheater. I have to go to the 6. God, this hurts. Oh, thank you very much, Moon Fever. I do my best. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the website, there was a great article that went up yesterday by Space Knot that was talking about the mathematics of pledge, which I really enjoyed and seemed like a lot of other people enjoyed as well. I can throw a link for that into the chat momentarily. If you guys try and post it into chat, then you'll probably just get... There we are. Yeah, it was a great article. I just linked it for those who are curious. Pledge decks are powerful. Pledge decks are powerful when they work. Oh, man. Like, some of my worst draws in the entire night have been against Rikoku in these practice games. I mean, I think that Pledge Rod, I have not tried Pledge Rod. That sounds like fun. Well, to start, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It's all part of the conspiracy. I speak the truth, and Direwolf just isn't here to have it. If I could draw power here, though, I'm actually like super in it still. I mean, I can just have you for 2, which is not impressive. I think with the best way to answer the question without someone making a Reddit post, I can say that we talked about stuff in that vein, but I'm guessing smart people in the community could speculate on reasons why things are the way they are. Yeah, I mean, I can speculate on that subject. It's just something that, like, I was wondering if you could share anything. I understand that one of the things that is a little bit annoying about this community is that sometimes it can feel like everything turns into a Reddit thread. So what I would say is my rationale, and you can kind of like you can just say whether I am like wildly incorrect. How about that? Is that a lot of it you can figure out kind of based on some context clues, etc. Like you also want to have it so that I guess it does allow some sort of trickery and everything. Like there's a lot of cases too where like when you play Glasshopper and you draw the card, it's like that gives you the information. It's like, well, it was a pledge card. You just especially since it's not something like fast spells, etc. It doesn't matter as much. I'm not sure. I think I would be interested in a fuller response if possible, but that's not necessary, of course. I can just lose without that information. Okay, someone play me with Xenon. I want to play some Xenon. I don't know if Lights Out Ace is still around, but I would love to challenge him to play some Xenon. Yeah, add me. Yeah, GG's. Thank you for the testing, though. I think that is something that the middle game was kind of like fairly representative of how it work. I don't think that I'm not worried about the matchup, but definitely the first and the third game were not particularly representative. But like even just like watching how the third game played out, I feel like had I had a reasonable start, I could beat that pretty easily. Yes, I will agree with you. Rikoku / Subukami. Okay. Berlumsky. Let us battle. I like it more than a lot of other people have been. I think that it's clearly a meta deck as well. So I want to test against it. I don't know what condition you're in, but I'd be interested in testing you against you specifically because you are one of the evangelists for that deck. So, yeah, I did not. Oh, Jesus, am I gonna fucking do this again? Yeah, I think I might do. Too many stumbles. I think the cutting initiate makes a lot of sense. I did not like it in the deck, especially since the metagame moved in this Hojon hate direction. The fact that it gives me an extra draw with the Dust Raider and the Crest, I feel like I'm going to be drawing a power most of the time. Reading the community for feedbacks and suggestions. If you were to tell the community that people pledged Gene 1, you would how would you do it? A one-time alert, a persistent signal, or you're confusing or for novice players, or hide it in the power tray. It sounds to you as you check the power tray every game for something like that. Yeah, I mean, that was something that I think that the interface questions related to it were actually something that I thought was a important / interesting constraint for the system. What I think that, and I because it is something that is a deceptively difficult thing to kind of pull off in a way that feels natural and unintrusive. So I think that it would be something like maybe show the art here for it. I guess that also wouldn't give you the text of the card, which is confusing to the new players as well. I'm not sure. You could also just say pledged, maybe in the rules text area, as an idea. But it is something that I do appreciate, that the mechanics of making it look not horrible are harder than it may appear on first glance. I don't think I actually want Hojons this game. This does not seem like a Hojon game. You could do that, but then when you have something like Severin or whatever, it's confusing because there's multiple factions that it could be. Yeah, I would actually say that I am, as of right now, checking the power tray basically every game. Even in draft? Really? What a jerk. One damage off lethal here if they don't kill me anything. Check for splashes and such. Yeah, I guess that makes sense with the tokens system. I don't think they can get anything too terrifying. Yeah, it's kind of it's okay. I'm not happy about it, but it's fine. I'm almost positive this is the correct block. Yeah. That is what I was worried about, though. I don't think I could beat that. Dead. Yeah. I look. I mean, I just can't take the damage, and the Dark Return's going to be there for next turn. So I'm dead to it, basically. Let's do another game. Yeah. The thing I was saying is that I just don't think I could beat it. Like I played around as if you did not have it, and just kind of accepted the fact that I was dead if you did have it. Jesus. These hands. What is with this? I could bounce block with a milli. That's actually not a bad idea. But I feel like I have to try and get it. Yeah, I guess if they have to have the Dark Return if they're attacking like that and trying to set up that kind of a block, because ability is clearly like the Sandstorm Titan is clearly just like locking down my life, and then stall for rank. Yeah. Oh, God, what is with this? I do not want to keep this. I think this is a little bit of a desperation thing. I'm just kind of frustrated drawing all these shitty hands back to back. Goddamn Beckstrom. At least I got another power. Would have preferred Primal, of course, but here we are. Very good, very good. Got my Primal now. I have to just take it. This combo of Delph plus Disciplinary Weights is, by the way, for those of you who haven't played it, it's disgusting. Because basically it means that they get to draw a random card per turn, and that's the end of the text. Double Vara's favor. Jesus. Just laying into me. Teaching me a lesson. That was a pretty easy decision. Joke's on you when I draw all sorts of other strangery cards off of your Delph bullshit, then won't your face be red? I'm gonna do this on the assumption that I draw power. Get that Copperhall Bracers online. I don't think that works the way that you want it to there, Sibukami. Perfect. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. Little does he know. Have him in my sights now. Get another trash card for my hand. Aw, baby. You don't even know. You don't even know what you got yourself into. I'm winning the life race. Everything's easy peasy. Now I got the combo that when he gives me cards with the Delph, then I get Berserk on them because of my Dusk Raider. Until to say, yeah. This feels real good. Yeah, it's definitely a card that I wanted to have in my hand. We good. Delph is surprisingly good. It's something that it like reads weird, but it's a perfectly reasonable card. And definitely like it's one of the games that like one of the cards that can totally snowball a game. When it's good, it's insane. Well, I mean, it's going to have bad draws and bad games, but that goes for a lot of cards, especially for a lot of 3-drops. You kind of have to be patient, be willing to be patient for it. Let's go with this. Hello, no verb. How are you, Neon? I was doing really well, and then I started losing a lot because Direwolf Digital is silencing my truth, and that has put a damper on the evening. But no, I'm doing very well. Got my peeps chilling with me. I'm going to get this Hojon killed by their Varus favor. It's great. Consider it weight training. Yeah. See? Called it. With genius. Called that they had the Varus favor. Disciplinary weight training. Exactly. Gonna Berserk 0-3. Great. Good. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I had a Berserk 0-3. Now I have a Berserk / Dead 0-3. Well, it's actually a 3-3 technically now, but you know. Who's counting? Yeah, let's feed her. Some of this. Let's attack twice. Send a message. Pass the turn. Yeah, playing with removal is cheat. It's so good to be able to just kill your opponent's shit. What's it like? I don't get to kill anything. I just have my units die. That's all that happens here. I'm not actually going to attack kill the Vara though, because I am just interested in this is actually a decision now. Yeah, I'm thinking Merch for Power, ditch the Palace, set up for either Rider or Vanquish plus Dusk Raider next turn. I'm really sorry about being sick, guys. I kind of hate sniffling and coughing into the mic. Like, no joke, I feel like an idiot when I'm doing that. Yep. Yeah, that wouldn't have what I would have gone for as a card design, but you know, what do I know? Is he actually dead? I don't believe he's dead. Oh, right. No. He's not dead. Yeah. Let's get you to do this. Yeah, unless I was missing something. Taught me a spooky lesson there. Sure, man. Now he's dead. Yeah. Whenever you guys say he's dead, I assume that you mean he's dead on board. That there's a lethal there. Brolumsky, like they were getting in my head, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's lethal." You know, like he's dead. I'm like, I don't think he's dead, and so that's why I was pausing because they got into my head. Moral of the story: never listen to chat. Let's do one more, Brolumsky, if you're up for it. Or I could also recruit somebody else to take your place if you must go. Yeah, I think that I go for the augury as well. Oh, wait, someone's covering another unit. Well, that's your problem, not mine. I always listen to chat to check how dumb they are. Bleh. That's what I listen to chat for. Chat is all things at once. Chat is a state of mind. So these 2-power hands, literally every one. Not literally every one. This hand is a not 2-power hand. It's still poop, but one undepleted source would be spectacular. I'm just going to use this. It's going to kind of secure me getting to Palace. Drawing extra power. No attack there is definitely just a mistake. But, I mean, it's 1 damage. Does not technically matter much in this matchup. Plays around Defiance. I mean, I guess if you don't know what you're playing against, it's fine. Yeah, like I said, that's fine. If he doesn't attack here, then that's flat wrong. We should have a conversation about how good Suffocate is nowadays. Who's ready for Avara? I know I am. I am Clara fucking Voyant. I just really want the power. Oh, God. Please don't kill my unit that you're obviously going to kill. How rude. Yeah, I think this matchup is definitely bad, especially with the Initiates. Initiates really speeds them up, which is a problem for the deck. I'm in so much trouble. In like several different ways. Yeah, I'm fine. I think that, yeah, this matchup is definitely just bad. Whatever people say.